Welcome to Kids Library. Auntie's Amazing Adventure. Once upon a time, there was a tiny ant named Auntie. Auntie lived in a big anthill with all his friends. One sunny morning, Auntie said, "Today I will go on an adventure." Hey, adventure. On his way, Auntie found an apple. Yum. I will share this with my friends. An airplane toy. Wow. I can ride on top like a pilot. An angry ant. Oh no. Don't be angry, let's be friends. Auntie helped the angry ant find his lost acorn. The angry ant smiled and said, "Thank you, Auntie, you are amazing." At the end of the day, Auntie returned to the anthill with the apple. At the end of the day, Auntie returned to the anthill with the apple, the toy airplane, and a new friend. All the ants cheered. A for ant, A for adventure. Auntie is awesome. Sharing and helping friends makes every adventure fun. Welcome to Kids Library. B for Bunny's balloon. In a bright green garden, there lived a bunny named Bobo. One morning, Bobo found a big blue balloon bouncing near the bushes. "Wow," Bobo said. "A balloon just for me. I will bounce, I will hop, I will play with glee." Bobo held the string and hopped happily. But suddenly, whoosh! A breeze blew the balloon high into the sky. "Oh no," cried Bobo. "My balloon is gone." Bobo ran behind it. He asked the birds in the tree, Birds, can you see my balloon?" The birds chirped, "Yes, it's blowing beyond the barn." Bobo hopped to the barn and found the balloon stuck near the roof, but he couldn't reach it. Just then a big brown bear came by. "Don't worry, Bunny. I will help you," said the bear. He stretched his tall arms and brought the balloon down. "Thank you, Bear, you are the best." Bobo hewed his balloon and shared it with Bear. Together, they bounced the balloon back to the garden. The bird sang, "Bunny and Bear, balloon in the air, best of friend and beautiful pair." Moral of the story is, when we share and care, happiness becomes bigger, just like a balloon. Thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe for more videos. Welcome to Kids Library. Coco the Cat and the Colorful Cake. Story, simple and fun. Coco was a curious cat face. One cool, cloudy morning, she smelled something sweet. What's cooking?" Coco purred. She followed the smell and found a colorful birthday cake on the kitchen counter. Coco climbed carefully. See, climb. But, oops, the cake was too high. Just then, her friends came. Crow bird, caw, caw. I can call you closer. Cow cow, moo, I can carry you up. Crab crab, click clack. I can cut the cake for you. Together, they shared the cake. Coco clapped her paws. Musical notes, C for cat, C for cake, C for caring friends. Musical notes. Moral: caring and sharing make friends happy. Thanks for watching. See you in next videos. Like and subscribe for more fun videos.
Welcome to Kids Library. Danny the Dog's Delightful Day. Story, simple and fun. Danny was a playful dog face. One day, he decided to go on a day out. Woof! Today will be delightful, he barked. On his adventure, Danny discovered a duck swimming in the pond, a deer dancing in the forest, a drum lying near the playground. Danny tapped the drum, dum, dum, dum. The duck quacked along, the deer danced happily, and together they made doggy music. Musical notes. At sunset, Danny returned home and said, D for dog, D for day, D for delightful friends. Moral: discovering new things with friends makes every day special. Thanks for watching. Like and share for more videos. Welcome to Kids Library. Eddie the Elephant's Exciting Day. Eddie the Elephant loved exploring. Every morning, he would stomp through the jungle, sniffing flowers and looking under rocks. One sunny day, Eddie found something shiny under a bush. It was a blue egg. Eddie gently nudged it with his trunk. Wow, what could be inside? He wondered. Suddenly, the egg started to crack. Crack, crack. Out popped a tiny eaglet. Hello, little one, Eddie cheered. The eaglet flapped its tiny wings and chirped happily. Eddie and the eaglet became the best of friends. They splashed in the pond, ran around the jungle, and discovered exciting new places together. As the sun began to set, Eddie waved goodbye to his new friend. E is for Eddie, elephant, egg, and eaglet, he said with a smile. The jungle was quiet and calm, but Eddie's exciting adventure would continue tomorrow. Thanks for watching this video. Like, subscribe for more video.
Hello little learners, hand-waving green heart. Welcome to our alphabet story time. Today, we're going to learn about the letter G. Party popper. Can you say G? G like goat garden and giggle, open mouth smile. Our story today is called Gary the Goat and the Giggle Garden. Let's go meet Gary. This is Gary the Goat. Goat. He lives in a green grassy field and loves to eat fresh green leaves every morning. Herb. But guess what Gary loves even more? He loves to giggle. Gary giggles when the sun shines, he giggles when butterflies fly by, and sometimes he giggles for no reason at all. Ha ha ha, open mouth smile. Gary has 3 good friends. Gina the goose who loves to flap her wings, Gigi the gorilla who loves to drum on her belly, and Gus the giraffe who can reach the tallest trees. Giraffe. Every morning they say, "Good morning, Gary," and Gary replies, "Good morning, giggly friends." One sunny day, Gary was grazing near the garden, when suddenly, he saw something shiny behind the bushes. Herb. What's that glowing light? Gary wondered. He walked closer and found a big, glowing gate. Sparkles. It had golden sparkles and a sign that said, "Welcome to the Giggle Garden." Giggle Garden? That sounds like fun, said Gary excitedly, and he opened the gate. Whoosh! Inside the gate, Gary saw something amazing. Rainbow colorful flowers were dancing and giggling. Hee hee hee, laughed the pink tulip. Tulip, ha ha ha, giggled the yellow daisy. Blossom Gary couldn't stop laughing too. He rolled on the grass saying, "This is the giggliest garden ever." Tears of joy. Soon, Gary's friends, Gina, Gigi and Gus, heard the laughter and came running. They saw the garden full of giggling flowers and said, "Wow, Gary, you found the Giggle Garden." Together they danced, laughed, and played until the sun went down. Sunset. It was the happiest, giggliest day ever. From that day on, Gary and his friends visited the Giggle Garden every morning. They learned that laughter and friendship make every day bright and beautiful. Sun face. G for goat goat, G for garden cherry blossom, G for giggle open mouth smile, and G for good friends, smiling face with open hands. You did a great job listening and learning today. Hands clapping. Don't forget to smile and giggle.
just like Gary the goat. See you next time for another fun alphabet story. Bye-bye, little learners. Hand-waving green heart. Like and subscribe for more fun learning video. Hello, my little friends. Today's story is all about the letter H. H makes the sound H, H. Can you say that with me? Huh. Horse face. Great job! H is for horse, and today we'll meet a very special horse named Honey. Honey the horse lives on a happy hill. Every morning she wakes up, stretches her legs and says with a big smile, "Hello, happy day." Sun face. She hops out of her stable, hums a cheerful tune, and trots down the hill to visit her friends. First, she sees Hen. Oh no, Hen's eggs are rolling down the hill. Honey gasping. Oh no, I'll help you, Hen. Honey gallops quickly and gently rolls the eggs back to the nest with her nose. Hen flaps her wings and smiles. Thank you, Honey. You're my hero. Honey giggles. She loves to help. H is for help. Orange heart. Next, Honey spots her friend Hedgehog. He's trying to carry heavy apples home. Red apple. Honey hums a happy tune and says, "Hold on, Hedgehog, I'll help you." She carries the apples in a basket on her back. Together they walk home, humming and laughing all the way. Musical note. Honey smiles and says, "And that's why H is for horse, hill, help, and happy heart." Wasn't that a lovely story, friends? Let's say it together. H is for happy horse, horse face. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more alphabet stories. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hand waving. Hello, little learners. Hand waving. Today's story is about the letter I. I for iguana, I for ice cream, and I for imagination. This is Ivy the iguana, lizard. She loves to explore and imagine magical places every day. One morning, Ivy said, "I want something icy and yummy today. Maybe ice cream." She walked and found a shiny ice bridge. "Oh, I wonder where this bridge goes," said Ivy. When she crossed the bridge, she saw Ice Cream Island. Everything was made of yummy ice cream. She licked the chocolate leaves. Yum! Jumped on a strawberry scoop. Squish! And slid down a vanilla hill. Whee! Then she met Indy the ice insect. Crown ant. "Welcome to Ice Cream Island," said Indy. "I'm so glad you're here." They danced, sang, and shared icy treats all day long. When the sun began to set, Ivy said goodbye and went home smiling. I for Ivy, I for ice cream, and I for imagination. Big glowing letter I appears on screen surrounded by Ivy, ice cream, and hearts. Text. Moral. Imagination makes every day an adventure. End screen with alphabet letters dancing. Like and subscribe for more fun video. Hello, little friends. Hand waving. Today's story is about the letter J. J is for Jenny, J is for jellyfish, and J is for joy. Are you ready? Let's jump right in. Tropical fish sweat droplets. This is Jenny. She's always jumping with joy. She jumps when she wakes up, she jumps while brushing, and she even jumps to her breakfast chair. Mum say, "Jenny, slow down or you'll spill your juice." Jenny giggles. Eehee, juice starts with J too, Mama. One sunny morning, Jenny went to the beach. She built a jolly sandcastle and watched the waves roll in. Suddenly, a shiny jellyfish appears near her feet. Jenny, surprised, "Oh, a jellyfish." But the jellyfish looked scared, so Jenny gently scooped it up in her bucket and helped it back into the water. "Thank you, Jenny. You're so kind. Come with me." Before Jenny could blink, she was swimming underwater with the jumpy jellyfish. Tropical fish dizzy. They jiggled and jumped past jagged rocks, waved at jolly dolphins, and saw jewel-colored corals. Jellyfish, playfully. "Jenny, you bring joy wherever you go." Jenny, smiling. J is for joy. I'll never forget that. And from that day, Jenny always remembered, J is for joy, J is for jump, and J is for just be kind, sparkling heart. Always remember, little friends. Kindness brings joy just like the letter J. Subscribe for more alphabet stories. Hello, little friends, hand waving. Today's story is about the letter K. K is for Kiki, K is for koala, and K is for kindness. Let's hop into the story. Koala Rainbow. This is Kiki. She loves to take care of her kitten and her kaleidoscope garden. Kiki, smiling. I want every flower to be happy. But one day, Kiki heard a tiny cry behind the tree. Kiki, concerned. Oh no. Are you okay, little koala? Koala, sleepy voice. I got lost while looking for my eucalyptus leaves. I'm hungry and tired. Kiki quickly brought him a soft towel, gave him water, and shared her kiwi fruit. Kiki's kindness made the koala feel strong again. Koala, happy tone. Thank you, Kiki, you're so kind. Kiki, kindness makes the world bloom like my garden. Tulip. The next day, Kiki found a colorful kite as a gift. It reminded her that kindness always comes back, like a kite flying high. Kite Kiki, kindness makes the world bloom like my garden. And from that day, Kiki always remembered, K is for Kiki, K is for koala, and K is for kindness. Sparkling heart. Kiki, kindness makes the world bloom like my garden. So kids, remember, be kind, and the world will smile back at you. Smile. Learn the next letter with us. Sparkles. Subscribe for more alphabet stories. Hello, little learners. Hand waving. Today's story is about the letter L. L is for Lila, L is for lamb, and L is for love. Sparkling heart. Let's listen to a lovely story together. Lila, concerned. Oh no, are you lost, little lamb? Lamb, tiny bleat. Bah, I can't find my way home. Voiceover, gentle tone. Lila knelt down, patted the lamb, and promised to help. They looked by the lake, crossed a little log, climbed a short ladder, and even found some lemons. Lemon Lila, smiling. L is for lamb, L is for lake, and L is for love, revolving hearts. At last, Lila and the lamb reached a lovely little hill. And there was the lamb's family waiting. Lamb, happy bleat. Bah, thank you, Lila. Lila, smiling. I'm glad you're home safe, little lamb. Lila smiled and wore her lovely leaf crown proudly. She learned that being loving and helpful makes life beautiful. And from that day, Lila always remembered, L is for Lila, L is for lamb, and L is for love. 2 hearts. Learn the next letter with us. Ribbon. Subscribe for more alphabet stories. Welcome, kids. Today's story is about Mia the magical monkey. In a big green jungle there lived a monkey named Mia. She had a magical mango tree. Every morning Mia cared for her tree and whispered, "Grow, grow, my mango tree. Give fruits for you and me." One day, Max the mouse came running and said, "Mia, my family is hungry. Can you share some mangoes?" Mia smiled and said, "Of course, Max. Magic is best when shared." Soon all the animals came, and Mia shared with everyone. That night the tree glowed brighter than ever. The next morning Mia found a magical note. Kindness makes magic grow. And that's how Mia learned, Sharing makes the world more magical. 2 hearts. Kindness makes magic grow. M is for monkey, magic and mango. Like and share for more alphabet story video. Bye bye kids. See you in next video. Hello kids. Hand waving. Welcome to Kids Library. Today's alphabet is letter N. Let's meet Nina, a kind little nightingale with a nice nest. Nest with eggs, yellow heart. In a bright green forest, there lived a sweet nightingale named Nina. She was busy building her new nest high up in a tree. Nina worked hard all day, making her nest neat and nice. She wanted it to be the coziest home ever. But one night, the wind blew so hard. "Oh no, my nest!" cried Nina. The twigs flew everywhere. Soon, Nina's friends came. "Don't worry, Nina. We'll help you rebuild your nest," said the squirrel kindly. Chipmunk together they worked, picking twigs, tying leaves, fixing the nest again. With everyone's help, Nina's nest was even nicer than before. She learned that kindness always brings happiness. N is for nightingale, nest and niece. Thank you for listening, kids. We'll see you soon in the next alphabet story. Till then, don't forget to like, subscribe and share the Kids Library. Hand waving sparkles.
Hello kids. Hand waving, welcome to Kids Library. Today's story is about the letter O and a curious little owl named Ollie. Owl. Let's listen to Ollie and the Orange Moon. Full moon tangerine. In a quiet forest, there lived a little owl named Ollie. He loved to look at the big round moon every night. One evening, Ollie saw something amazing. The moon wasn't white anymore, it was orange. Tangerine. "Oh wow," said Ollie, "it looks like a giant orange in the sky." Ollie was so curious that he decided to fly closer and see the orange moon himself. On his way, he met a group of glowing fireflies. "Hello Ollie," they said. "Why are you flying so high?" "I'm going to touch the orange moon," said Ollie proudly. Ollie realized he didn't need to go far to enjoy the beauty around him. Ollie watched the orange moon shining bright with his new friends. It was the most magical night. And that night, Ollie learned, you don't always need to go far to find magic. Sometimes, it's right where you are. Dizzy. Thank you for listening, kids. We'll see you again in the next alphabet story. Till then, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the Kids Library. Hand waving sparkles. Hello kids. Hand waving, welcome to Kids Library. Today's alphabet is letter P. Let's meet a sweet penguin who loves to say please and thank you. Penguin Blue Heart. In the cold land of Polarville, lived a penguin named Penny. She was friendly, cheerful, and very polite. Every morning, Penny said, "Good morning, Mom. Thank you for breakfast." Her mom smiled and said, "You're such a polite penguin, Penny." One day, Penny saw her friend Peter drop his toys. She quickly helped him and said, "Here you go." Peter replied, "Thank you, Penny." Later that week, all the penguins were invited to the polar party. Everyone brought food, music, and games. While everyone was grabbing treats, Penny waited her turn and said politely, "May I have one, please?" All the penguins were amazed by her good manners. From that day on, every penguin in Polarville learned to use magic words. Please, sorry, and thank you. 2 hearts. And that's how Penny the penguin taught everyone that politeness makes the world a happier place. Rainbow. Moral. Sparkling heart, always use kind and polite words. They make everyone smile. Thank you for listening, kids. See you soon in the next alphabet story. Till then, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Kids Library. Hand waving snowflake. Welcome to Kids Library. Today we're learning the letter Q, with a cute quokka named Queenie. Let's listen to her story. Queenie was a quiet little quokka who loved to read, paint, and think happy thoughts. But sometimes, the other animals were so noisy. "Can we play too?" they asked. Queenie smiled and said, "Yes, but let's have a quiet game." They played the quiet statue game. Everyone had fun, and no one was too loud. Queenie showed her friends that sometimes, being quiet helps you hear the sweet sounds of nature. And that's how Queenie the Quokka taught everyone about the power of being quiet. Thanks for listening, kids. Remember, Q is for Queenie, quiet, and Quokka. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again for the next alphabet story. Hand-waving sparkling heart. Welcome to Kids Library. Today we're learning the letter R with a cheerful rabbit named Riley. Ready for the rainbow race? Riley the rabbit loved to run and race. Every spring, she joined the forest's rainbow race. When the whistle blew, everyone ran fast, but Riley remembered something important. Riley saw her friend in trouble. Instead of racing ahead, she stopped to rescue him. When they reached the finish line, the rainbow sparkled above them. Everyone cheered for Riley, not for being fastest, but for being responsible and kind. R is for rabbit, race, rainbow, and responsibility. Rainbow rabbit face. Thanks for listening, kids. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again for the next alphabet story. Hand-waving sparkling heart.